that region, right? So today we are going to be focusing on the muscles of the arm. So hi there, if you are new here, my name is Lawrence from Triumphant Lectures. So consider subscribing to our channel, give it your thumbs up, like and share with your friends. So having said that, let's dive into our business for today. So today we are going to be talking about the muscles of the arm, and it's going to be just a brief lesson. I'm going to make use of just 5 to 7 minutes of your time. So I want you to spare that time for just of the arm. You have it divided into two compartments. You have the muscles found in the anterior compartment of the arm, and also those muscles found in the posterior compartment of the arm. The muscles that are found in the anterior compartment of the arm, how do you remember them? Remember BBC News, you watch BBC News, right? So what are these muscles? We have the biceps brachii, we have the brachialis, and the brachialis. While we have the one in the posterior compartment known as the triceps brachii. So now let's go into details on this muscle. You can see from here, you have the biceps brachii. You can see the biceps brachii is originating from what? So we have two heads. It has a long head and a short head, which you can see. Remember when we were talking about the scapula, we said that above the glenoid cavity of the scapula, you have a projection called the supraglenoid tubercle. So the long head is going to arise, as you can see, arising from the supraglenoid tubercle, and then passing through the intertubercular sulcus, while you have the other head, the short head, arising from the coracoid process of the scapula. And then you can see them as they run inferiorly, they convert and become a belly, and then go inferiorly to insert on the radial tuberosity that you can see there, right? So now that's it for the origin and insertion of the biceps brachii. That's this muscle here, right? So now about the other muscles. We have what we call the brachialis. When you talk about brachialis, we are talking about its origin and insertion from the coracoid process and the brachialis bone, which is the humerus itself. So now the brachialis, as you can see from here, is originating from the coracoid process of the scapula, and then running inferiorly, usually found in your medial aspect of your arm, and then running to insert on the shaft of the humerus at the level of the deltoid tuberosity, which you can see here. You can see it running from the coracoid process of the scapula and then running to insert on the shaft of the humerus at the level of the deltoid tuberosity. Then let's go into the next muscle forming the anterior compartment of the arm, which is the brachialis muscle. The brachialis muscle, as you can see from here, is originating from both the medial and the lateral aspect of the shaft of the humerus, and then after originating it runs inferiorly and then go to insert on the ulnar tuberosity, which you can see here. You can see it originating from the medial and lateral aspect of the humeral shaft and then running inferiorly to insert on the ulnar tuberosity, right? That's you can see here. Let's talk about the last muscle. This muscle is found in the posterior compartment of the arm. It's called the tricep brachial. The tricep brachial, what does it mean? It means that it has three heads. It has a long head, it has a lateral head, and it has a medial head. Usually, the medial head is deep to the long head and the lateral head. That you can see there, right? So now let's talk about this muscle. This muscle now, for the long head, you can see the long head originating from the tubercle below the glenoid cavity of the scapula, known as the infraglenoid tubercle, right? Which you can see there. You can see it originating from the infraglenoid tubercle and then running inferiorly. Then you have the lateral head and the medial head. You can see there from the model you are seeing there, the diagram you are seeing there, that the lateral head is originating from just above the radial groove on the posterior aspect of the humerus. You can see it originating there, and then you have the medial head originating just below the radial groove and then running both fibers now, and then running inferiorly, then converge into one belly and then turns into a tendon to insert on the olecranon of the ulnar bone. You can see it there now. Bicep brachial, the brachialis and the coracobrachialis in the anterior compartment of the arm. Then you have the tricep brachial, which has three heads: long head, lateral head, and the medial head. These are the muscles of guys enjoyed this lesson. So if you enjoyed the lesson, I'm happy you enjoyed it. So my name is Lawrence from Triumphant Lecture. So consider subscribing to our channel, give it your thumbs up, encourage us. Don't forget to subscribe. Usually subscribers get notified on new uploads you get. So now I'm hoping to see you guys in the next one. Bye for now.